Welcome back to our another segment of Profiles of Faith. My name is Mabel Floyd. I'm really excited with this new ministry that is going on here at Wilma Heights Baptist Church. Now, 1 John chapter 5, verse 10 tells us about anyone who believes in the Son of God, Jesus Christ, has a testimony in his heart. Because God gave us Jesus Christ for our salvation. And when we come to meet Jesus Christ, what a beautiful experience. This is exactly what we are doing here. And we are so grateful that God has given us this opportunity at Wilma Heights to share this with the whole world. Not just here at Wilma, but the whole world at large. When people hear what God is doing in our lives, the only thing that we can do is to take this message outside. We can be missionaries right here in Toronto, where we are. And we thank God for giving us this time. I am excited again to be part of this team. Today, I want to thank God for He takes care of us. My husband, Ivan Floyd, 3-4 years ago, had problems with his hip. The doctor suggested that he would have a hip replacement. He was in this pain which was so excruciating. He couldn't walk properly, and at one point he was so discouraged with the pain. But after his successful surgery, he is walking well, he is well. He comes to church, he can afford to sit in church, and I can see God working in his life even right now, and I thank God for that. He is a miracle God. He is doing miracles in our lives, and there are so many that He is doing in other people's lives. So today, I do have Joel, who is also a member at this church, who has got another powerful testimony to share with you. And this time, I turn it over to Joel. Thank you so much, Joel, for coming.
You're welcome, Mabel. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks. And you?
Oh, good.
Good to see you.
Thank God for His mercy and goodness never fails.
Amen.
I would like to start by giving thanks to God for giving me another life to live. Actually, I had just celebrated my birthday last June 9.
Amen.
So thank God for another life because I was cured from my cancer.
Happy birthday. Do you have a belated birthday?
Thank you.
Amen.
I would like to share to you what happened to me last year. Last year, around the month of April, I was diagnosed with leukemia. The first symptoms was I was coughing a lot, and there's some spot and redness on my chest. And because of coughing, both of my eyes bled. So I went to a doctor to have a checkup. But unfortunately, they don't have blood works to do because it's already late. So they told me, if you want, you can come back tomorrow, or you can go to your family doctor so you can let them check your blood works so they may see if there's any problem with you. But on my opinion, the doctor told me it's because of too much coughing, that's why your eyes are bleeding. But I don't believe him because I know something's wrong with me.
Right.
Because I'm getting weaker. So the following day, I called my doctor, my family doctor, Dr. Michael Sally. She should be there, but unfortunately, she wasn't there. She was sick, and the clinic is closed. And I don't go there. So what I did is I went to the nearest hospital. So do you know there's a reason behind that? Because if my family doctor was there at that time, they're gonna get my blood sample and send it to the lab, and it takes 3 days for them to send back the result. Within 3 days, I would be dead by then.
Wow.
Because the type of leukemia that I had is the one that bleed too fast, and that will kill you. That's the
Wow.
problem with that leukemia. They call it APL. So I thank God because it was close. Otherwise, if I went there, I won't be here anymore. You won't see me.
Wow.
So thank God for giving me another life to live. And after that, I was transferred to Princess Margaret because these are the hospitals specialized in dealing with cancers.
Okay, so when you went to the clinic that was closed, the doctor who was not there, you went to the hospital now?
Yeah, I went to York Central Hospital.
Okay.
So from there, they do a lot of exam. Actually, I went there at 2 p.m. Around 11 p.m., I was diagnosed with leukemia.
Wow.
They did a lot of blood works. So at that time, Pastor Tai, our pastor, the pastor of Wilmer Hearts Baptist Church was there, and he's praying for me. And I still remember the words that he read for me. It's in the book of John.
Okay.
So in John chapter 11, verse 23, when Jesus was comforting the sisters of Lazarus. So it says here, Lord, Martha said to Jesus, if you had been here, my brother would have not died. But I know that even now, God will give you whatever you ask.
Amen.
That is the word that Pastor Tai gave to me. And it touched my heart. And I said, Lord, give me the strength to continue, to carry on. So I stayed in Princess Margaret for almost a month. And during my first 2 weeks stay there, there's something that happens. One time I was watching the sermon of Pastor Tai in the YouTube because I cannot go here. I was in the hospital.
Right.
So the teaching was about Jonah, where Jonah is stubborn. Instead of following God, he follows himself. And later on, when he reached the rock bottom of his life, there he realized that he has no one to reach unto, only to God.
Right.
And that message speaks to me because I was stubborn. I keep telling to myself, oh, I was still strong. I will work all day long. I don't have time for God. But that time, I work every Sunday. So sometimes I only go to church maybe 4 times in a year because I'm too busy working, and I don't have time for God. But I remember what happened to King Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible when he said, I don't need God, I'm the king of the world. And what happened to him?
Yes.
7 years he suffered from insanity until the day that he recognized that he needs God.
Right.
So that day, I prayed to God and I said that all things may fail, but I know God will never fail.
Amen.
So I said to God that, Lord, if you are well able to get Jonah out of that belly of that big fish,
Yes.
I know you are well able to heal me and get me out from this hospital.
Amen.
And you know what happened the following day? There's a miracle. I still had here the result from Princess Margaret.
Wow.
So you can see
Thank you.
that's the result there. So actually that's May, but during the first 2 weeks, my platelet is around 9. That's why they are transfusing blood to me.
Right.
So, but that day, after I prayed that day, it went up from 10. It went up to 100. What can you see there?
Yes.
It's 163.
In one day.
And the normal is almost 150 to 450. So
Wow.
almost normal. That's why the nurses there in the nursing station in the Princess Margaret are too noisy that morning. I don't know what they are mumbling about, but I listened to them and I heard that, oh, what happened here? There's something wrong here. This is 1 in a million. And then I found out that they're talking about me. It's about my platelet result.
Yes.
What happened here? Why the platelet suddenly boost up at almost the normal level? And one of them said that, oh, don't let him know this because he may say that this might be the made of his God, that this is a miracle.
Wow.
Because during that time, a lot of people are coming to me, praying for me. So they see a lot of people are praying. So they don't want they don't want me to recognize that it was God that made the difference. They want to think that it was the medicine. But based on their experience, it won't goes up like that. Not that fast.
Only God.
That's I'm for sure that's a miracle.
Amen.
And even they know it. It's 1 in a million cases. So thank God for that. And I know that God never changes. If He can heal me when I was a child, He can heal me right now.
Yes.
He's no respecter of people. That's why if you have a sickness like me, don't lose hope. If everything fails, God never fails.
Amen.
He is still our Jehovah Rapha, and by His stripes we are all healed. We just need to believe in His word because His words are real.
Amen.
And it works. I know because I feel it, and I'm alive testimony of His goodness.
Amen.
And you know, I'm not working because I was in the hospital. God never leaves us. Even though only my wife is the one working, our lifestyle never changes.
Wow.
God provides. So, and God uses people. Sometimes I don't know. One time there's the one getting my ECG. Suddenly he will just touch my hand and she prays for me. I thought she was an angel.
Amen. This is at the hospital?
It is in the hospital. So, and then there's a people coming to me. Some of those people I will not expect that they will visit me because some of them are in my workplace. And you know, sometimes you cannot, what is this? People won't like you at all. I mean, you cannot...
Some of the people who never used to talk to you,
yeah.
and now you see them visiting you in the hospital.
They are there.
Amen.
And they're bringing foods, they're bringing fruits. Some are giving money. So I was surprised, and I feel the love of God.
Amen.
That God never leaves me in spite of what happens to me. So I'm really thankful how God has led me through these trials. And I said that even though the devils keep on firing fiery darts on my life and on my family, I will not stop giving testimony of the goodness of God in my life.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joel. What a powerful testimony. And this is God. This is the God we are preaching here at Wilma, who changes lives, who heals people, who restores back what the devil has stolen from us. Join us here at Wilma. We are here at number 1687 Victoria Park Avenue. And you can also check us online, www.wilmaheightsbaptistchurch.com. We'll be glad to share with you and listen to more testimonies. Keep tuned to this segment of our new ministry. Thank you all. God bless you. Amen.